everybody, what's going on? Today, we're going to be ranking every single mojo item. We're going to be breaking down what the best thing is to unlock first, the best things to unlock middle. I don't know. Just the best things to unlock in general. Now, this suggestion comes courtesy of King Penguin the First in our Discord, who asked a guide on which mojo to get first. Example, Water Walker, God Armor, God Rock. I thought, hey, why not break down the best things to get at every single step of the way, right?
Yeah.
So basically, today we're going to be doing a sort of tier ranking of all the mojo items. At first, I thought, hey, you know, I don't have all the mojo items, so...
Yeah.
But then I realized we have something even better than actually having the items in our hands, which is cold hard numbers, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We know what the best items are for leveling up and stuff just off their stats and what you can gain from them, right?
Yeah.
So, let's get started with your very first unlock, yes? To unlock all mojo items, you need to prestige and rebirth 19 times, which means 1,900 levels to get every single item. So it's quite a bit, and the first things you unlock can really make that go a lot faster, right?
Michael, come stand here.
Where are you?
They want to do a little screeny.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the first things you unlock are really important for speeding up your future unlocking, right? So obviously, the first item I'm going to say you should unlock is the U-Form. The single best item in the game.
The U-Form just gives you a massive confidence boost. It's honestly very important.
Ooh.
That is entirely true.
Are you messing with them?
What? I would never, Kelly. Come on. All right. For real, though, the best item, I was between saying the God Pick or the God Axe. We can objectively figure out which is better, the God Pick or the God Axe to unlock first, all right?
All right.
And let me break it down for you what the numbers are on this, okay?
Well, this guy just said God Axe is OP, so...
Don't listen to him! Listen, if we open up a calculator here, we can do some quick math, all right?
Okay.
Here's the math, okay? What are the two highest XP giving items in the game?
The Ancient Tree and the Old God.
Exactly right. What do you need to break the Ancient Tree?
God Axe.
That's right. What do you need to break the Old God?
God Pick.
So the question is, which is better for getting XP, the Ancient Tree or the Old God? And we can figure this out really easily, okay? So first off, we need to figure out the number of hits to break each one. The Old God requires, has 5,000 HP, and a God Pick does 50 damage per hit. So it's 5,000 divided by 50 hits. It takes 100 hits to break the Old God, right? The Old God drops 330 XP when you break him, right?
Yeah.
So 330 XP divided by 100 hits equal about 3.3 XP each time you hit it. Now we can apply that same thing to the Ancient Tree to figure out the per hit experience for the Ancient Tree. For the Ancient Tree has 30,000 HP divided by 50 per hit on the axe, on the God Axe, gives us 600 hits. Divide that by the amount of XP dropped by the Ancient Tree, which is, I believe, 1,000 maybe? I don't know. It says 1,000 on the wiki, but when we broke it a while ago, it didn't feel like 1,000. But just because that's what the wiki says, we'll say 1,000, all right?
Right.
So the per hit XP is almost twice as high, or it's about twice as high on the God Pick. And so for that reason, I'd say the best item to unlock as your first mojo item would be the God Pick, and you use the God Pick to farm the Old God.
Yeah.
It's the highest XP per hit ratio in the game.
Okay, so you would want to get a pick and not the axe?
That is what I would recommend, getting the pick
But
and not the axe.
the Ancient Tree gives you so much XP.
You don't understand. You can break the Ancient Tree slower than the Old God. The per hit XP is lower. Do you understand the math that I just broke down for you?
Okay, I see the math.
Yes.
So you're telling me it's more efficient.
A much more simple way to put it would be with the Old God, for 100 hits, you get 330 XP. While with the Ancient Tree, for 600 hits, you get 1,000 XP.
Okay.
Clearly, you can just tell it's a better deal on the Old God. Please, guys, anyone? Come on, guys.
Wait, okay, say that again.
For 100 hits on the Old God, you get 330 XP with the Ancient Tree, and 1 point, which means it's a higher XP per hit ratio on the God Pick.
Once again, I was paying attention.
Okay, look, here's the simplification. God Pick, good. God Axe, less good, but also good. Get the God Pick first, though.
Okay.
Does this work for everybody?
Now, one thing to mention is the God Pick is 2 mojo points, so you will be saving up for 2 rebirths, but I believe it's worth it because you'll rebirth so much faster after that, right? So now that we've established that the god pick is what you should get first, what should you get after that, right? Now, that's a lot more up to you, right? That's not as easy to say. Now, the best item to get after the god pick as like from a combat perspective would be either the god armor or maybe save up for the god rock. If you're just someone who doesn't like to PvP that much and you instead like to get around fast or conveniency items, you could get the god bag or the water walker. You know, it's really, if you're a memer, you can get the oophorn.
A memer?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really all up to you what you get after that, but I can tell you what you should definitely get last. And I would say the last things you're going to want to get after you acquire your god chestplate, your god legs, your god halo, your god rock, your god bag, all that stuff, you probably will want to get survivalist last, and you'll want to get, I want to say the god axe is a lower priority. The god axe is really low priority because you...
So that's our whole ranking though for like every mojo item?
Well, no, listen, I'm not done yet.
Okay.
I'm not done yet. Let me elaborate more on the combat items. For your middle items, as we've established, full god armor gives you a 75% damage reduction, which is really nice, really huge to have. Although it's not necessary though, because you could have the void bubble with void armor, you know.
Yeah.
God armor isn't essential. I'd say the single most versatile god item you can get would be either water walker or god rock. Those you'll get the most usefulness out of. The god rock might be the best item to get after the god pick. If you don't feel like saving up, the god bag is also really, really good. God bag has 1500 space, whereas the next highest up, the pink diamond bag, has 750. So it's a huge increase over the pink diamond bag. And then the last things you're gonna want to get, I would say, are the god axe, because the god axe is just, the only thing the god axe is really useful against is the ancient tree. Every other item that requires an axe to break in the game doesn't have that much health.
Michael, I'm going in the pit.
Kellie, don't go in the pit. Don't go in the pit. Like, you guys have this broken?
I'm going in the pit.
I want some of that XP. I want some of that XP.
No, I'm taking the XP.
I'm
going
in
the pit. And
I'm going to the pit.
Go!
XP!
I need that XP.
Give me.
I need the experience.
No, they broke it for me. You get out of here.
Ah! It's my XP. Gimme.
You cannot take my XP.
Mine.
At level 40.
Dang it, Jack is water runner. He's so fast. So we just broke the ancient tree, by the way, and that took the entire time just now I was talking about the tier ranking and the best items, right?
And that was with 2 people with god axes.
And that was with 2 god axes, 100 damage per hit, and that was still an insanely long amount of time. So how about now we head over to the old god and show how quickly you can break the old god. Okay, so now we're at the old god, and unfortunately we do not have a god pick on us, but we do have a couple of emerald picks and a crystal pick, which should get pretty close to the speed of a god pick. And what?
I said okay.
Oh, you just said okay? All right, sorry. I thought you were like,
okay.
I thought you said wait and you were like gonna, don't worry about it.
Okay, so Michael, we're gonna put a little timestamp on the screen on how long it's gonna take you. Now we know it takes like 15 minutes to break the ancient tree with 2 god axes. So now we're gonna time how long it takes to break the old god.
Just to again kind of drive home that the old god is way better for XP than the ancient tree, okay? 600 hits on the old god say that you broke him 6 times, which would be equivalent to the amount of HP that would break the ancient tree once, okay? Oh, it'd be 1,980, whereas the ancient tree would give you 1,000 XP. The old god gives twice as much XP as the ancient tree, in XP per hour that is. So yes, you'll have to break the old god multiple times, right? But the XP per hour is nearly double. So it's way more worth it to just server hop and break the old god a bunch of times than break the ancient tree once.
Yeah, okay.
So 13 per hit, how long did that take to break it? Oh, okay. Well, the timer is on screen right now, so now you know the amount of time that it took at 13 per hit, right? So, okay. So, about 5 times that number is what it would take with a god pick to break the old god. Whatever that number is right now, the mythical, magical mystery number that is on screen right now. What?
We didn't time it in the game.
We did not time it in person, so you'll just have to look at it. There it is. Isn't it beautiful? That's gonna do it for today's video, though, guys. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to drop a like and smash that subscribe button. Also, check out the description for links to our social medias, as well as our Discord. We'll see you in the next one, though, guys. Bye!
Bye!
Goodbye.